All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, a great millstone who teach and rule well. And salutations to the Akim out there laboring of the hopeful elect that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. And now here you go here with this another individual, pretty much um his father, right, which is a pastor. This individual that you see here pretty much came into the truth, so to speak. And the apostle pretty much put up a video concerning this individual here. This is his son, and he's now on Street Apologist with Vocab Malone, pretty much complaining about his father, uh, you know, being a Hebrew Israelite, so to speak. And these guys are pretty much thinking that this is some type of uh, gang or cult or whatever they may be. When we're dealing with a bloodline, and the Lord spoke about these things, through the prophet Ezekiel, concerning the 37th chapter about the dry bones waking up. You know, uh, this is just another example right here of these emotional plantation Christianity Christians. Okay, they have a problem with this truth. These individuals pretty much have uncircumcised ears, so to speak, and these are the most dangerous people that we are going to face in this truth. Okay, because these are the ones that are going to be the false accusers. Okay, all right, because this guy here pretty much he has a problem with his father, which is a pastor, and now he pretty much is accepting the truth, and he's saying that it's pretty much breaking up his family, so to speak. They don't do the same things that they used to do as far as following these pagan holidays, so to speak. And he actually speaks about that. He says, "Oh, he don't eat pork no more. He doesn't celebrate Christmas no more. And the Father's Day and things alike. You know, and he has a real issue with that. And you see, this is where a lot of these Christians get lost. You see, because they feel like that they can pretty much accept who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ, and pretty much think that they can go ahead and live the life of a Gentile, so to speak. Live the life of the ways of this world. You see, when the scriptures clearly say not to do it. Now, when you look at the foundation of Christianity, which is really not really just a colonized religion, so to speak. That's the perfect term that you can call it. Because here it is, the Lord said that I come with the volume of the book. It is written of me. And I believe that's Isaiah the 40th chapter. And what these Christians like to do is they like to pretty much do away with the Old Testament and then start the gospel starting at the book of Matthew. Okay? But when you even look at the book of Matthew for a second, you see, okay, it goes into the bloodline of our Lord and Savior. Okay? So, and then when we talk about how we bringing up nations and bloodlines and chosen people, they have a problem with that. But what is the premise of the them speaking about Matthew speaking about the Lord's lineage? You see? Because here it is, when you go into the book of Matthew, okay, which there's pretty much the Apocrypha pretty much really fills in the backstory of how the Israelites became Gentiles, pretty much a Gentile state of mind. And this is something that they don't understand. And the Lord really hasn't given this unto them. You see? Okay? Because here it is, we're missing over 400 years between the book of Malachi and the book of Matthew. And here it is, the people, okay, our people are pretty much under the Roman captivity, okay, speaking Greek. Now, how did we get to that point? Okay, because when you go to the book of Malachi, we were under the Persian captivity. You see, these guys fail to pretty much line up secular history with the scriptures, and it's to their own destruction. You see, they just thinking, like I said, Hey, this whole ministry of plantation Christianity is just having a just how passive all being, and pretty much, a never ending story. What's the end game? They're not speaking about prophecy. You see, and I want to tackle a lot of these issues, concerning the urban street apologists, so to speak. And this is really just Christianity as a whole, you know. But because there's a lot to really unpack with this guy. All right, first and foremost, okay, he's pretty much uh divulge information about himself, speaking about him having Edomite wife, so to speak, with children. So he really has a problem with this truth. And pretty much, when you look at vocab, and vocab is nothing but a race bait hustler. You see, because when you really, when the minds of the people speak about us, okay, they pretty much are saying, the Edomites are going into captivity and they're going to be destroyed, but that's not the doctrine, okay? They're trying to make it to where that's our doctrine, okay? All right? Our doctrine is pretty much to save our own souls because we know that there's hell to pay to this place, man. You see, first and foremost, okay? The fear of the Lord is upon us, you see? And that's really the beginning of wisdom. Okay, these people are pretty much stuck on that 101 mentality, pretty much. They're caught up in it. They don't understand that this is a holy book, that it only belongs to a particular people. You see, and then they're making these scriptures in this book pretty much all inclusive. And then when it speaks about, as they think of as all inclusive, it is talking about the Lord's people being scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. You know, but that's only the one thing that vocab can admit to. You see, because vocab knows a lot of this truth because he's learned a lot by watching us. Okay, and we know that we're gonna come from looking like all the other nations, coming living throughout the four corners of the earth, that pretty much go back to the stock of Jacob, and we stress that at Great Millstone. You see, all right, but you got people here that are pretty much unlearned, and emotions really is what drives them. And these are the people that we have to actually watch out for in the last days, because these are the ones that's going to pretty much give us up to the council, man. Okay, all right. Let's start with the scripture real quick. Let's go to gonna start at John. Let's go to John 16 chapter. Because these people here are the ones. Well, let's get it. All right, this is John chapter 16, verse 1. These things have I spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended. And the Lord's telling us to not be offended by these people, man. Okay? Because there's going to come a point in time to where people are going to really, feel like they're really offended, man. Okay? You see? And people pretty much are going to say that they didn't sign up for this. It's going to come a point in time to that, man. But what did the Lord say, man? Those that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. You see? But it says here, verse 2, they shall put you out of the synagogues. Yea, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that they doeth God's service. You see? And these things will they do unto you, because they have not known the Father nor me. And these guys will think that getting rid of us would be pretty much with the cause of the problems in the world, so to speak. You see? And this pretty much goes to back to Stephen, the Acts the 7th chapter. Okay? When he pretty much was put to death by the councils, man. You see? Headed by Saul, which is Paul. You see? And Paul pretty much, which was a Pharisee, he pretty much thought that he was doing the Most High service by putting him to death, man. Okay? And he was supposed to be a pretty much an expert of the law, so to speak. You see? All right? But what did the Lord do? The Lord told him, right, on that trip to Damascus, and had to literally knock him off the horse and blind him, and told him, man, you persecuted me, is it's hard for you to kick against the pricks, man. You know, you try to come up against a force that you really pretty much are going to end up losing. You know, you pretty much are going to do my will, and the Lord pretty much put His Spirit upon Paul, okay, to pretty much do the ministry, man. And what was the ministry that Paul had? Was to pretty much bring in the Israelite foreigners, man, which is known as the Gentiles in the New Testament. It's just that simple. You see? But when you go back to talking about Stephen, when Stephen pretty much gave the rundown, okay, all right, this was Stephen's defense, speaking to the people, okay, and what he do? He had to go back to the nativity of the nation, okay. He had to go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You see, okay. But the people pretty much said that he blasphemed, man, okay. And pretty much didn't want to hear it, man, because why? It's because he's dealing with a stiff-necked people, man. Okay, these people pretty much are trusting in oppression, and let alone, this man pretty much he's supposed to be a so-called rapper, okay, and the Lord's not dealing with no rappers, so to speak, You see, this is this whole thing now that's pretty much drawing this type of thing here with the young age group, and try to bring in this rap thing into the ministry, man, or any type of ministry. You got people even in this truth doing the same thing, okay, and pretty much now he has a problem with his father now, okay, and like I said, these people do not understand, man. It's simply being that the Lord is not dealing with these people, man. Okay, all right. From there, let's go to Matthew real quick. Because these are the people that we're gonna have to really watch out for, man. Okay. We know that pretty much E's gonna come with his bullshit. But these guys right here, are pretty much driven off emotion, so to speak, man. You see, okay, and pretty much don't have a clue, man, of what the hell's going on. Okay, this is Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. You see, and we pretty much we tread carefully, man. Okay, in this valley of the shadow of death, man. You see, okay, this is why we move in a certain type of way, and we see things through the spirit, man. We call it out, man. And there's pretty much, many men like this individual here. Okay, this is just one example. Okay, but now this issue that he's having is an issue that's within the same household, okay, as his father. Okay, you see, he has a problem. His father's really trying to wake him up, man, but he refuses to adhere to his father. You see, but it says, "But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my name's sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles." You see? All right? Now who's these situations about persecution, man? Who do you really believe that the urban apologists are going to be the ones that's going to be persecuted in that day? Okay? You see? They pretty much are of that standard that's pretty much has blinded the people, man. They're not gonna be coming up against that, Okay, they make pretty much get caught in the crossfire just because they're proclaiming themselves to be a Christian. You see, but here it is though. You're proclaiming that faith, but pretty much don't have the truth. You see, okay, so really there's no covering for these people, man. Okay, because why? It's because they're not coming in the spirit of truth, man. At the end of the day, The Lord said, man, it's given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them it is not given. You see? These people don't really Christianity fails to pretty much address the elephant in the room, so to speak. Okay? You see? They're sitting here and talking about the white man's the devil. Well, listen, the devil means deceiver. You're not being deceived. You see? And he went as far as to talk about this individual here. It's pretty much talking about how he's tired of uh uh men getting shot in the street and killing each other and stuff like that. But wait a minute, that's on your watch right now. Okay, all right, that's on the watch of Christianity. You see, and pretty much, he's thinking that's driving them to come to what this truth. You see, and it would be because why? It's because it's not you're not healing the people. Okay, Christianity is not healing the people, man. Because here it is, you got the members of these churches, okay, Big Mama, and Auntie, going to these churches. Meanwhile, the grandchildren and children of them are wreaking havoc in the streets, man. You see? So Christianity is not healing the people, man. It's not fixing anything amongst the people, man. It's not getting the people right with the Lord. Okay? Here in this truth, we came from all different walks of life, man. Okay? And turned our lives around, man. Okay? Hey, a lot of us, man, the spirit was strong on brothers, man. Brothers went cold turkey on a lot of things, man. You know? And some things are sooner than others, man. Sometimes it takes brothers time to get out of certain vices that they were into, man. That was pretty much sinful in the eyes of the Lord. You see? Okay? So these people do not understand the gravity of this whole thing, what we're into, man. Okay? You see? Pretty much, man, we're trying to escape judgment that's coming upon this place, man. But are these guys pretty much speaking about judgment? Are they even going into prophecy? Okay? They're so worried about this whole new what they want to call this is something that's very virgin to their ears, man. Okay? And they have a hard time of grasping it. You see? Because why? Because they are not knowing the scriptures, man. You see? And a lot of you guys out there, man, you wayward guys that come with that doctrine, man, y'all gotta get the hell out the way, man. Okay? Like I said, man, if you people out there that's coming with these false doctrines and everything else though, and if you ain't apt to teach, okay, you just need to just shut up. Okay? Because a lot of you people that are out there, man, you need to be taught, not to teach. You see? Okay, a lot of you guys out there, man, are pretty much out of pocket, man. Okay? Out of pocket, man, and the Lord's going to destroy you people, man. You see? All right? Because like I said, this right now, man, it's just nasty work right now. It's just getting out of hand. Okay? Everybody got something to say, man. Okay? Well, except for the truth. This truth is pretty much, man, the straight gate for real, man. You see? All right? All right? Let's finish up that scripture, but I want to really just grab that in Matthew. I want to get that account of Matthew in that though. So I'm pretty much going to go pretty much in the same account though, but I want to grab it out of Slakia, Mark. Okay, let's go to Mark 13. Okay, all right. These are the men we have to watch out for. Okay, all right. It says, Mark chapter 13 verse 5. And Yahushua answering them began to say, take heed lest any man deceive you. For many shall come in my name saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. You see? And you got a lot of people that's thinking they're coming in the spirit of the Lord, and a lot of people pretty much are going to go for that hook, so to speak, man. Okay? You see? Stumbling blocks for a lot of people that are set out there it's for them. And that's their lot. You see? And it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Be ye not troubled, for such things must needs be, but the end shall not be yet. You see? These people are not speaking about anything concerning anything going on around them. Here it is, this place is pretty much caving in right before their eyes, man. And they have nothing to say about it. They have nothing to say about the elephant in the room, so to speak. You see? Okay? So you really thinking that it's not going to be revealed of who the Lord's really dealing with at the end of the day. Okay? Verse 8. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be earthquakes. And there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. And these are the beginning of sorrows. You see? And these people are talking about the beginning of sorrows. Okay? Are these people really acknowledging that sorrows are coming? Are people really acknowledging pretty much the sign of the times? Okay? Because pretty much these plantation Christians fail to do that, man. You see? Right? So it says, but take good heed to yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to the councils and in the synagogues, and ye shall be beaten, and ye shall be brought before rulers and kings for my name's sake, for my sake, for testimony against them. You see? And why would that be? Because why? It's something contrary to what has been fed to the people, man, which is colonize a religion. Okay? To put it point blank period, man. That's what it is. You see? All right? It's nothing but a pit for the people, man. You know? Okay? And pretty much you got, and vocab is a hired hand to pretty much guide that. Okay? To guide that whole congregation into destruction, man. You see? Keep you on that plantation. You see? You know, these guys are pretty much seeing this place not as an unbalanced place. And it can't see it. You know? This guy even admitted, this individual here, he even admitted that the Edomite women that he's pretty much has kids by, that her family does not even accept him, man. Okay, so is that supposed to be Christian-like, so to speak, in your eyes? You see? Okay, but look, he's so you know, the movie like Get Out. Yeah, he needs to get out, but he's stuck. He's stuck. Why? It's because of his faults. And he probably met her through the plantation Christianity, man. You see? All right. But getting back, it says, and the gospel must first be published among all nations. Okay, why? It's because why? Because first of all, pretty much salvation is going to be for certain people, and judgment is going to be for certain people, and people are going to need to hear this, man. You see, right? It says, but when they shall lead you, right, and deliver you up, take no thought beforehand of what you shall speak, neither do you premeditate on whatsoever shall be but whatsoever shall be given unto you in that hour, that shall ye speak. For it is not ye that speak, but of the Holy Spirit. Now the brother shall betray the brother to death, and the father the son, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. And why would that be happening? Why would this situation right here be happening? Okay? The plantation Christian couldn't even tell you a scenario how this is going to go down. You know? But right now we see it beforehand, man. You know? This individual here pretty much will cause his father, you know, if he continues in the faith, to be put to death, man. Okay? Off of disagreement in doctrine. You see? Or disagreement from not really accepting the truth, man. You see? Thinking that they're doing the most high service, man. Okay? This is an individual now that will put give his own father and get his father to get put to death, man. You see? Okay? Off of emotions. You see? All right? And this is a weak beta spirit, man. You know? And this spirit is played the fuck out, man. The spirit is played out, man. The Lord's like a man, man. You know? I can't believe how many Jakes out here is so damn weak, man. You know? This is why this nigga woman runs all up and down you Jakes out there, man. Okay? Because you got no fucking backbone, bro. Huh? Fucking niggas, man. Right? It says, right? And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But he that endure until the end, the same shall be saved. And what are these guys going to be enduring from what? Okay? Doing from what? All right? There's nothing that they can stand 10 toes down on, man. Okay? They're not speaking about anything, man. Okay? You see? You know, these people are going to get caught out there in a bad way, man. Okay? This ain't no game out here, man. And they don't have no understanding of what the hell's really going on, man. You know, this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 37. I'm going to finish it up. But as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. You know, when these people do not have a clue of what's coming down the pipeline, man, they're not speaking upon these things. You see? You know? They so caught up in what we're talking about and don't have no understanding of and grasping what it is that we're talking about. You know, we can't even get to the parts of prophecy because they're stuck on 101 basics. You know, they still stuck on Esau and Jacob, man. They still stuck on that premise and can't get around that. You know, here it is 2024. We gotta still argue about what the Lord looked like, man, with these people, man. You know, you see, but it's saying that what does it matter? It does matter. It matters, okay, because he's gonna look like his people are gonna look like him, man. You see, it does matter. You see. But they're gonna be sitting here and trying to live a life in this BS kingdom, man, and try to make this whole thing. We don't got people still talking about marriage, really. You see, here there's people could barely put food on the table, man. You try to take on a wife, man. You know, you ain't got the spirit of the Lord on you, man. Hey, that's suicide, brother. That's suicide. You know, you take on another mouth to feed in this time, man. You know, when the walls are closing in, Esau got Jake head in the vice, man. Just turn it slowly. You know that saying where slowly the water's slowly boiling on the frogs, so to speak. You know, but it says, right, and they knew not till the flood came. Right? Knew not. They didn't know what the hell was going on, man, till the flood came, man. Okay? And that's what's happening right now. The flood's going to come. And took them all away. So shall the coming of the Son of Man be. It's going to be in that same liking, man. Okay? You know? And they don't understand. And they say something about aliens. And they don't understand the scriptures, man. Okay? They don't even know what fashion the Lord is coming in, man. They have no understanding, man. You see, everything is emotion driven, man. You know, in pride. Okay, and that's enough to get a person destroyed on the side, man. You see, right? It says, right? Then shall two be in the field, and one shall be taken, and the other one left. So where's the Lord coming with everybody? Going to be delivered? You know, you're not even talking about the people that's going to actually got something to lose on this side, man. They're not even speaking about that, man. Okay? You see? Separation. Right? 41. Two women shall be grinding at the mill, and one shall be taken, and the other one left. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doeth come. But this, right? It says, but know this. Right? That if the good men of the house had known and what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. You see? And you got people that's out there, man, that don't have their house in hold in order, man. You see? Okay? And what's going to happen? All right? They're going to get caught with their pants down, so to speak, man. You see? It says, therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. So the watchmen are we're watching. We're measuring the time diligently in itself, man. Okay? These people just can't get past the gospel, man. They can't get past the good news. You see? Okay? And they don't even understand the benefit of it. You see? You know? What advantage? What advantage did you? Right? You see? It says, who then is the faithful and wise servant whom his Lord had made ruler over his household to give them meat in due season? Right? Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find him doing. You see? Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. But if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken, the Lord of that servant shall come in a day that he looked not for, and in that hour, and he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. Okay, and you people, those guys are hypocrites, man. You got people here that's gonna really, and you got people now that are in His truth that are pretty much bugging out, man. You know, all right, they're saying in their heart the Lord's delaying, man. So they're gonna pretty much come up against the men that been out there laboring, that they were once laboring with, the men that they were once standing shoulder to shoulder with, man, on the highways and hedges, man. Okay, we see that happening. Okay. You know, they're going to be right along with those, with the rest of those guys, like the individual, man. With those, go right back into the world, go right back into what, Christianity, okay? Go back with that plantation doctrine, and start speaking about that, man. We're seeing it happen, man. Okay, you know, all nations can make it, in the like, man. You know, but at that time, man, they're going to be weeping the gnashing of teeth, man. You see, you know. But the point pretty much, man, is the Lord's going to come in a day that these people know not of, man. And then they're not observing the times that's coming in, man. You know, these guys like this, man, are just so weak, man. You know? So weak. There's a weak spirit to be in, man. You know, complaining. You see? All right? And it really, they don't even have the sense to even have any type of critical thinking, man. You see? No type of critical thinking is applied with these Christians, man. They're not taught to do that, man. You see? So another lost soul, the father pretty much got out of that Christianity and pretty much came into the truth, you know. And you know, all praise to Yahweh Bashim Abishai, man. You know, and may his father continue in the faith, man. You know, you see. But this guy here, he got a problem with it now. And Jake is so wicked, you know, for him to say, oh, you know, he don't eat pork no more. Jake got a real problem with Jake when you don't eat pork no more, man. Jake got a real problem with that, man. Why does that have to be stressed? Okay? You see? Now, if you said that you don't eat red meat, then they wouldn't even be never bringing it up. They had nothing to say about that, though. But they want to have something to say about you not eating pork, man. You see? That's how wicked Jake is, man. You see? You know? They're just desperately wicked, man. Who can know it, man? You know? So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Wakakwadash, Shalom.